Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Let's Play series. And we've got some changes that we need to talk about. Okay, one change that I want to talk about is that the world has changed. I originally started making this world on Java, but due to some, well, I wouldn't call them circumstances, just change of thought, I converted the world with some minor issues to Bedrock. Now don't be alarmed, nothing is pretty much broken because we haven't done anything decent in this in this game. But some of the things have changed. The core of cats have changed. For example, the foxes were completely gone, so I had to recapture 2 foxes. The dog is also gone completely, but that's mostly about it. Of course, Elytra doesn't, we don't have the data pack here, so Elytra don't have protection anymore, but that's still pretty decent. Now, couple of things here that have changed. We're gonna have to start designing things a bit differently. This is no good because in Bedrock, mobs can trample the crops. Include enemy mobs, friendly mobs, they can all trample the crops, which is possible in Java, but there's like a bigger leeway as to how much it needs to be for them to trample them. Right? So we'll have to sort that out. Another issue is these bees. So if you remember, the bees were a bit different. The logs wasn't here. That's because, unlike in Java, in Bedrock Edition, bees can come out of sides and back as well. In Java, they can only come out of the front, which was good because they didn't have to bother designing. But now we will have to design, and we will design it pretty well. Okay. Another massive change is that Bedrock doesn't have any mob cramming, or at least the mob cramming is much higher. Also, everything from here disappeared. And another problem is that while this system fully functions, when the dispenser shears, see, we just seen it happen, it stays there. So what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to add hopper minecarts below, running in between, so that when the items are dispensed on the grass, there is a hopper minecart underneath running that is picking up the items, because we have a massive loss here. Okay, that's another thing that changed, and I need to fix this. Another thing, this bee is out. That's because that bee was in this one here. And what ended up happening was some of the bees end up escaping. So we lost like 3 bees. So I'll have to deal with that once we... Why is that flower much smaller than this one? Alright, doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter. That she should come back to this one. Okay. Another thing that have changed is because this game has no mob cramming, So in Java, if you get 25 mobs in a one by one space, the mobs will basically start killing each other. So if I were to stay here for a long time on Java, um, zombies would keep falling, and when there is 25 of them, or 50 in our case, because we changed that game rule variable, once there is 50 zombies here, for each additional zombie, one would die. And that was pretty good, because we had the ability to just AFK here for items, right? Like the rotten flesh, which is now useless because we no longer have that data pack. And of course we have 1 diamond, we've got the armor here that lost the enchantment. So another thing is that couple of the items have lost enchantments. Anything that you had in your inventory like this didn't, but anything in the chest in terms of equipment, they lose enchantments. Books didn't, but armor, weapons, tools did. And this doesn't... is it spawning them? Yes, it is. So yeah, and another behavior in Bedrock is that the zombies are capable of fighting the current of the water, which means in theory, and they can hit me through this glass like that, which I found funny. So if we want AFK, we'll probably have to stand here, like destroy this glass, and basically stand like here, so that the zombies see us, and when they fall down, they will walk into the water stream basically, or we'll need to get a wolf and put it on the other side there so the zombies run away from the wolf. And once there is enough of them, the very last one will basically push the whole queue as it's trying to run away. Because I don't think that wolf has the reach all the way down there. But that's something we have to keep. So that's something we have to keep in mind. So a couple of changes, both mechanical, well, mostly mechanical changes. See, that was happening in Java as well, but that wasn't the problem. The problem now is that sometimes they will get stuck. Yeah, now we need to wait for more of them to spawn. Yeah. And as long as they don't see me, they shouldn't try to fight anything. But I'm not seeing any of them come up, so I'm pretty sure they're fighting something. Which is problematic. I don't think... we'll have to take a look at in Creative World how exactly does this work in Bedrock, and see if we can somehow fix it. See what's the distance for wolves, because that's possible. Baby zombies don't die when they fall, so we need this house up here, otherwise baby zombies can just jump out and do some issue here, which would be problematic. But honestly, that's about it in terms of and as I say that the baby zombie dies. Oh, I think it was because in the other world I only did it 20 high, so baby zombies didn't die. Another thing is that if you go to Java and you hit the zombie, you could kill more of them at the same time. That's no longer possible because Bedrock Edition doesn't have doesn't have like the default sweeping edge effect. So we need a sweeping edge on our sword to basically kill more than one at a time, but we can literally just punch this, so we don't have to waste our sword at all. Hold on, before any babies come, put that there. Okay, so we can just punch them out of existence, which is fine. Let's see if we can sleep. Another thing that happened, the Ender Dragon is back alive, so we'll have to kill him again. This time of course he doesn't drop any elytra because the data pack is gone. But one thing that I was actually capable of getting into this in terms of data packs is something that I actually need. A vein miner, including tree capitator, did stay in this game. So coal or all of that important stuff, we can still mine it instantly, including trees. Let's see if I can find, yeah, there is that coal there. Let me demonstrate. It only works on ores and all sorts of trees, including netherite tools, including the new nether update thing, which in Java didn't really work. So in Java, the nether tools, I mean not the nether tools, the nether trees and leaves and all that stuff and ores didn't really work. But in this, let's see if I can show you which one it is. Behavior packs. So what I'm using is Vein Miner add-on 1.16 plus by Duck and Black Rose on YouTube. So that's the vein miner I'm using. One thing I don't like about it is that it does disable achievements. So if you're planning on using it, be prepared to not get any achievements in the world you're using. Which makes me sad because I actually wanted the achievements, but we can't get the achievements anymore. It just doesn't work. But that's fine. You don't really need any of the achievements. So, big change that's gonna get some time getting used to. I did this primarily for one reason, and the reason is that I want to be able to play this game wherever I am, on whatever device I am. I don't want to be limited to just PC, because that's, you know, massive. It just doesn't work in my current situation with university and with all that stuff, and that I actually have to be at university. So it's 1 hour riding a motorbike or a car, driving a car to university, you know, risk exposing myself even more than I already have, and then drive another 1 hour home, and for what, for like 15-minute lab, because that's all I'm gonna stay there, you know. I'm not touching their anything. I'm not touching their computers there. But let's not talk about any of that. That's just something that I have to deal with. But we made this decision. Well, I made this decision so that I can basically make a server that will run continuously. Either pay for it, or I can use my media server that I already have for videos and movies and all that stuff that I buy, and I can use that to host a Bedrock server, and I can use my Nintendo Switch or my phone to connect. No, well, actually, the phone don't work for some reason. The servers are just saying coming soon. Okay, Nintendo Switch might say the same thing, so what I think I might have to do is just leave the computer running, this one, with the world, with like being AFK or something. I don't know how I would do that, because I need to be able to log in with my main account. Yeah, it just wouldn't do that. I need to figure out a way, unless I log in with an alternative one. Yeah, I'll figure that part out. One thing I didn't tell you is that we had to kill the dragon again. Yes, we had to kill the dragon again. That's why I have 60 levels. So that's why I was able to get some of 60 levels. Now, there are also a couple of other things that are kind of broken. Bubble columns, like you've seen in that zombie farm. The bubble columns are kind of broken. They are mostly transparent. That didn't convert properly. Here, take a look at this. There's like a hole in it. Like air blocks, if that makes sense. One thing I wanted to show you that I found is the world border have changed as well. So there is just this massive wall right here. Now don't be alarmed, we will fix this. I'm going to terraform all of this and fix it when I have more time. So don't be alarmed, we are going to fix all of these terraforming issues because it's not that bad. You know, it's just a small wall, we can blow it up, we can make it like a beach area. You know, so it's not that bad. Some places it oh, piercing, I'll take that. Looting, I'll take that. I'll take that. Take that gunpowder. That's sand. That emerald. The bones, because we don't have skeleton spawners set up yet. And the TNT. Right. Let's fly out of here. Oh, almost. So yes. But fear not, we'll terraform. It's not gonna stay like this. But even though Minecraft has changed so often that even my old world for the past 10 years has these lines around it, and it doesn't bother me because we did manage to change most of it. So yes, we had to kill the dragon again, so there was a massive boss fight I didn't record at all. I left some XP here. What? Didn't expect this. I left some XP on the ground when I left. So in total we have what, 65, 66 levels. Come on, 66. I know you can do this. 67, oh my god. Alright. So yes. We had to kill the dragon again. Which was pretty bad. One thing I find annoying is that the Endermen do that. Like in Java, I can just kill them. Fire aspect is no good. They're gonna start teleporting. Come on. Some of the other things might be broken more than I anticipated. There is far less Endermen here than there have ever been. I need one more. See, it's impossible to fight these guys on Bedrock. Right. I think that's all of them. So let's find some shulkers. We need shulker box. I want shulkers. Finally. So let's there it is. That might be with the ship as well on the other side. Oh, wait. Yeah, another thing is that it's kind of annoying because I can't put torches or anything into this slot and use it. Like it's specifically for a shield and shield only. Which I find annoying. We have looting, no? No, we don't. We did get looting, but we don't have iron on us. Or at least enough to put it on our sword and get more. Because now we only get one shulker shell out of the whole thing. Because the two shulker shells was data pack. But we're gonna get some loot here. There we go. Protection 2. Looting. Here it is. We're gonna get more stuff out of this. Yeah, I got hit. Levitation. Another thing I haven't found out yet is how do I check how long the levitation has. Why can I not? Did it even drop anything? Alright, you know what? We're gonna have a right time here. I should probably go from the the ground floor. Come on, let me go down. There we go, I killed you. So what we want to do is if we go down, we can basically levitate, get hit, and levitate below them like that. So even if we get hit, we can basically use this and... Oh, there we go. But we're not getting any sugar shells. No. Okay, here we go. Finally one. Oh, we got 3. Oh, does looting grant more in this in Bedrock? That's interesting. That's a mechanic I wasn't aware of. But then again, we changed the whole game, so I wouldn't be surprised if there are more mechanics I'm not aware of. I need to heal before we die. Oh, so that's 2 sugar. There we go. Didn't drop anything. Yes, it's kind of weird. It's gonna take some time getting used to the different mechanics. I'm not sure why they made it so different, even though it's the same game. That's kind of weird, in my opinion. If I'm completely honest with you, mechanics are completely different, but it's the same exact game. Oh no. Oh no. No. No, you don't. Are you kidding me? We'll have to get out of here soon because... let's kill those. We got at least 3 sugar shells. I mean 6, so we can make 3 sugar boxes. Because they are important. And now we should be able to just climb up. And even if we do get hit, yeah, we can just go like this. But this is dangerous. I actually can't get out of this one. No. This is a bit problematic. No. Here. Oh no. Oh, sugar shells, thank you. 2, so we have 10, so that's 5 sugar boxes. More diamonds, very important, very nice. More diamonds. So we are up to 20 diamonds and Okay, so this is the roof. We landed on that one, and then we traveled all the way down for this one. So let's see if we can somehow jump down. Get hit here! Come on, hit me. There we go, thank you. There we go. And then there is that one more. But nothing. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure we're done here. I forgot we have feather falling, so we have 9 rockets and we need to make it there. If you can see there, that's our there we go. Any sugar shows? No. We don't need like half of this, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's nothing there. Let's move these. So we can basically plant them when we come home. We'll need more, but I wonder if I can basically hit into it. Well, I almost did, but I don't wanna die, so not after this wood, so we gonna take it. Yeah. There we go. Can we cut them? I don't think so. Alright, let's get out of here. And this is where we... Yes, another thing. Some of the things do come broken. So they need like updating. This is not like newly generated. Some of the like torches and stuff do not carry the data over properly, but that's mostly happening just here. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else so far, but I'm sure we'll find out any other issues that we have as soon as we start exploring. So yes, this was a little shorter episode. We went to end. I explained why I'm doing what I'm doing. It is very important for people, for people to. It's very important for you to understand why I did this. So most of my redstone knowledge is not carrying over. I wonder if, yeah, what happens if I do the top one? Okay, so yeah, most of my redstone knowledge doesn't carry over at all. So that's a bit problematic, because I'll have to think through everything and design new things. So that's nice. So the snow falls from the trees. That's amazing. That's something that wouldn't happen in Java. Yes, in terms of redstone, I'll have to make like a creative testing world like I had in Java and basically come up with the new designs. I'll have to check, make sure my creeper farm still works the same way it worked in Java, because I actually do have that designed at this point. So the creeper farm is actually designed and it's operational in Java version of this game, but I'm not sure how that's gonna translate to Bedrock, if it's even going to work. So yes, little problematic issues, but we'll handle them just like we always do. We'll handle it, we take the situation and we handle it, because that's what we do in this series. Okay, I think that's honestly everything for this episode. Actually, everything might be. Quick question, how do I get, like, wait, where are all those sugar shells? I mean boxes. Oh, they don't stack, that's the thing. I need to, like, press it. Because I don't see green flowers. I know cactus in Java gives you green, but is that the only thing that gives green? I'll have to take a look at worst case scenario. We'll have to go to that desert that we have there. You can probably even see it from here, because the render distance is much bigger than it was in Java, because Java just can't handle this render distance even with Optifine. But alright, so small changes. We did what we had to do to survive, I guess. What is this sign? Yes, we did what we had to do. This sword is very good. We need some food, but we've got plenty of food. So yes, we did few things. We did what we had to do. We changed the world to Bedrock. Most of the things are working. Some of them are not, so we'll have to fix it, because that's what we do. But in terms of mechanics, everything pretty much works the same, apart from a couple of different things like redstone. So I will have to relearn all of the redstone in this game, basically, because it's Bedrock. But I think most of the mechanics work the same. Creepers run away from cats, zombies run away from wolves. Zombies go towards villagers and all that stuff. So I think we can sort this out. It's gonna take some time for me to readjust, but in the end, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how can I get the server going and use the server on, like, my Nintendo Switch or phone, and what's happening with it. But so that's about it. We're gonna do some small enchanting spree, because I have 67 levels. We're gonna do some small enchanting spree on at the beginning of next episode. Hopefully we can get some hopefully we can get some sweeping edge on this sword, because looting free, sweeping edge, unbreaking, and if we can get sharpness on it, that is an amazing sword. That sword doesn't really give you more XP, looting just gives you more items. So more rotten flesh. For whatever reason. Like I understand for skeletons we would use it, for, you know, bones and arrows. But for zombies, I don't really see the point of rotten flesh in this game. At least with data packs we could have converted to leather, but not anymore. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. This was a very short, informative episode. We just went to end, did some shulker boxes. We need to get some dyes. This is redstone shulker box. This is like the trees shulker box. So it's either gonna be brown or green. And we'll basically store leaves and all types of wood. Actually, if I can make it brown for the wood, then I can make it green for like the seeds and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure we had like, yeah, for all of this green, like color coding it all, but we'll deal with that. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you had a great time watching this episode as much as I had great time making this episode. It did took me a while to convert everything, and it was about like 300,000 chunks that it had to convert. For some reason, a lot of chunks. And we will have to start lighting up this area, just so creepers don't come around and blow stuff up, because that's gonna be problematic. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your first day, which is when this episode is gonna come out. And I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you.